So this is the HeartMate 3 LVAD device, and this is used for advanced heart failure patients. And this is a pump which is inserted to the apex of the heart. So patient is taken in the OR, and you put all your lines, you put the CVP, Schwann's, you put the arterial line and have a TEE. And the surgeon is, patient is put on a cardiopulmonary bypass, but there's no cardioplegia. It's not on the beating heart, and at the apex of the heart, you just introduce this particular device. And the coding is done with a cuff by which it's fitted right into the left ventricle. The important part is that the device has to be parallel to the septum at the level of the mitral valve, so that it does not bulge and creates RV, which is a happy RV. The whole idea is that the RV should not get dilated, the septum should remain at the center, and there is a graft in the outlet which is connected to the ascending aorta. Now, if you look at this particular pump, can you just remove the
Sure.
Yeah. No, can you remove and
I
just
to-
show the rotor?
Yeah, I have
So
to plug
there
it,
is
unplug
a-
it first.
So there is a rotor here, and that's the pump, and the pump has got 8 magnets, and the rotor is put in this particular hole. The rotor is like an impeller which was rotated. It's leviated so that there is no contact of the blood to the rotor, so that there is no chances of thrombosis. And then it's connected to a cable which has got 6 wires, and it's basically for communication, and goes up to this particular control. My colleague just fitted in, and can you show me the values of the control that so you have multiple parameters which will be shown here. So this is the speed of the rotor at 5,400, and that's the flow. Obviously we don't have the flow now, and just the speed we can see, and this can be very well monitored. We also have a pulsatility index, which is actually the pulse, which is because the device is pulsatile, and it's a ratio between what the LV is going to contract and what the pump is going to generate, and this pulsatility index will give us an idea about the participation of the pump and the left ventricular contractility. So this is attached to a battery, and the patient will carry the battery with him, and the battery can last for about minimum 18 hours, and the patient is mobile during that 18 hours with this particular device. So we have the Momentum 3 trial. We have a 5-year data. Survival event is less than 10% at the end of 1 year, and then 5 years. So a patient gets at least the first 5 years,